What's going on, guys? Before we get into this video, EA hooked me up with a few Madden 18 codes, and I'm going to be giving away on this channel. One's going to be on this video today. I'm going to make this as simple as possible for you and myself. There's only going to be 3 steps. Number 1, leave a like on the video. Number 2, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And then number 3, let me know down in the comments why you need Madden 18 and what console that you have. If you do all 3 of those, then you're going to have yourself a chance to win a copy of Madden 18 for free. I'm also going to be doing some more on my Twitter and my Snapchat, so make sure you're following me on there for those chances to win as well. Hint, Twitter, not that many followers. You got a really good chance of winning there. But I'm just saying. Now that that's out of the way, y'all, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Pizza, and welcome to the annual Can Madden 18 Predict the Entire NFL Season. This will be our 3rd year doing this, and in our previous 2 years, we've actually had some pretty interesting results. Madden 18 predicted Rob Gronkowski's injury and Jamal Charles. And although this didn't happen, they predicted the Raiders last year to go to the Super Bowl and win it, which could have happened if Derek Carr didn't get hurt. And then there's other times where they're way off of stuff. I think that it's really cool though to have something to look back on at the end of the NFL season to see which stuff came true and what stuff was just utter ridiculous. Before we get into this, I need to know, what are some of your bold predictions for the NFL season? Who do you think is going to make it to the Super Bowl and win it? The comment section should be lit today. There's no excuse. I am also going to make my Super Bowl prediction. And boom, that's right, in gray, the Oakland Raiders representing the AFC. I really think these guys are good. They have an up-and-coming team. Everybody on their team is young, and if it wasn't for Derek Carr getting hurt last year, they were probably the team to beat. Now representing the NFC, this may be questionable, but 3, 2, 1... the New York Giants. That's right. They have a very good defense. Last year, they thoroughly impressed me. If their offense was just a little bit better, I thought that they had a really good chance to make a run. Unfortunately for them, though, they just weren't good enough. And now with the addition of a rookie running back and Brandon Marshall, these guys could be lethal. At this point, you're probably asking yourself, out of these 2 teams, who do I think is going to win? Well, it's not the Giants. It's the Oakland Raiders. They're my prediction to win it all. I would like to be fair, though. I picked the Cardinals and Jets to win last year, and I promised myself that I would never bring that up again. So real quick, don't forget to put your comments down below. So what we're gonna do is pick a random team.
You gotta be kidding me.
Okay then. Let me point out that all the moves are going to be made by the computer, so whenever it happens in the game, it's going to happen in real life. This is awesome. I love doing this. So we have preseason to start up. I'm not too fond of that. I'm thinking we're going to just skip over it. First, let me check free agency, see if there's anybody there. Okay, there's some really big names in free agency, including Ladarius Green. Why is he in free agency? Wait, timeout. Did the Steelers cut him? I will be so mad. Wow, okay, that's great. And how didn't I know that? Yep. So first things first, we're going to sim to the regular season. Preseason doesn't matter too much, although injuries definitely do count. If there's some big names that get hurt in preseason, I mean, that can ruin an entire team's playoff chances. Unless if you're the Browns, then you really don't have any to begin with. The first thing I'd like to point out is they have Cody Kessler as the starting quarterback for the Browns in week 1. I don't know. Is it going to happen? Oh, man, that's rough. Half the Dolphins team out for the season. Oh, boy. Whoa, hello. Jordy out with a dislocated hip. I remember last year they predicted him to get hurt too. God bless the guy, you know? Holy Ravens players. Yes, let's go. So that's just the injuries in preseason. There's really nothing much else to look at right now. What we're going to do is sim halfway through the season in week 8. When we get there, we're going to look at all the trades, other big news that went down in the NFL, award races, different stats from players, and we're going to see if anybody else got hurt. Not to mention, we'll check each conference's divisional records. So this is big. The Steelers, they versed the Browns in week 1. We're already off undefeated. Nice. Let's start simming. Here we go into week 10, and this is pretty interesting. The Browns, they're 500, and then the Lions, 1-7. Hey, this is Madden, made by EA Sports. EA is in the game. Therefore, this is going to happen. First, there's some news, and first will be Paxton Lynch. Put this guy in on your fantasy team for week 9. The dude's going to go off. Apparently, the Seahawks got smacked by the Redskins. Rip Derrick Henry. Wow. Up to this point in week 9, the Titans have the NFL's #1 defense. Whoa, that's pretty crazy. Oh, Jason Kelsey got traded to the Niners. Whoa, why, wait, what are you doing? In week 3, the Steelers gave up a 2nd-round pick and a 7th-round pick to Keith Tandy. A 2nd-round pick, though? Oh, I hope that doesn't happen. Up to this point, we're in week 10, mind you. Let's look at some stats. Don't worry, it's going to be really quick. Matt Ryan, dude, the passing leader through week 10. But this is where I'm looking. Alex Smith is in the top 5. Don't forget the Chiefs drafted a quarterback in the 1st round in our previous draft, which would explain why Alex Smith is trying to go off. Huh. Rushing, we have, wow, LaShawn McCoy, Frank Gore, Todd Gurley, and LeGarrette Blount. Where's Le'Veon Bell and David Johnson? Whoa, dude, they are way down here. Bad year for Bell, huh? And then David Johnson. Wow. No. Oh, I think he got hurt. Look out for that. Now for WR, and it's always an interesting one. Look at this. They got Brandon Cooks, the new addition for the Patriots, as the top guy at the wide receiver spot. Who is this guy? Rookie of the year, maybe? For defensive tackles, your leader, Jake Ryan. The top sack leader will be Charles Johnson with over a sack a game. Jimmy Smith is balling with interceptions, and Quentin Demps is going to have 2 touchdowns, which is the same amount as David Johnson over halfway through the season. Now we're going to take a look at the standings, and no, okay. Nope, not going to happen. No chance. Everything that happens from here on out, completely fake. So apparently the Ravens are going to be leading the AFC North. The South is going to the Titans. No surprise there. The East, led by the Bills. Whoa. West, the Chargers. What? Oh boy. Pretty surprising so far. You got the Vikings now. Most of these are actually pretty surprising to me. The Panthers, they had a terrible season last year. The Cowboys, pretty much a no-brainer there, but only a 5-3 record. And then moving back to the hot division, the Cardinals and Seahawks putting a beating on the other 2 teams in the division. Overall, the number 1 team so far, the Arizona Cardinals. I'd also like to point out the Patriots are doing terrible. I don't want to bore you guys to death, so we are going to sim all the way to the playoffs now. And after this short break, we'll be back in just a second. Welcome back, everybody. Let's look at the awards real quick. The Coach of the Year going to Ron Rivera again. Tom Brady, Offensive Player of the Year. Fake. Defensive Player of the Year, Hightower. Nope. Offensive Rookie, Deshaun Watson. Wow. Even with a terrible season to the Texans, Deshaun Watson must have done pretty dang good. And then you got Myles Garrett, representing the Browns. For the NFC, Aaron Rodgers. Defense, Kuechly. Yeah. And then Offensive Rookie of the Year is going to go to Trubisky. Chicago, stop giving that man hate. And last but not least, Defensive Rookie of the Year is going to go to Reuben Foster. Now the big one of them all, the MVP of the NFL. And this is going to go to none other than Aaron Rodgers. Despite an 8-8 season, this man took the top spot. Wow. And then you're going to have a bunch of other quarterbacks, Brady, Wilson, Newton, Rivers, Dalton, Ryan, Manning, Smith, and Mariota. Let me know if you like any of these guys. Up next, and probably most importantly, we're going to check who made the playoffs. The first round of the playoffs and representing the wild card is going to be the Cincinnati Bengals versus the Ravens. In the NFC, we have the Saints at Cowboys, the Broncos at Titans, and then lastly, the Cardinals versus the Vikings. And awesome, Steelers got a bye week. So here we go, the NFL, the Seahawks, the Patriots, the Panthers, the Cardinals. Wait a second. Guys? I don't believe it. I actually don't. How stupid is this stupid sim thing? Whatever. I hope your team made it to the playoffs. We're gonna sim. I'm gonna see who made it past the wild card. Just hurry up, please. I don't have time for this crap. Oh, what the heck did I do? I messed up. Yep, I messed up. How do we find out who won the Super Bowl? This is gonna be the most anticlimactic thing you've ever seen. Ever. Who the heck won the Super Bowl? Well, we see the Panthers lost to the Cowboys. Kellen Moore stood out this week by throwing 404 yards and leading his Cowboys to a win in the divisional round of the playoffs. You heard it here first, guys. No way. On to the Super Bowl. The Bengals are playing their best football at the right time, and they'll certainly be ready and waiting for the Super Bowl. No. Absolutely not. The Super Bowl is set up, right? We have the Bengals versus the Seahawks. I don't think anybody would have guessed that combo in a million years, but we'll just have to see. Up next, we got to try to find out who won, and how the heck am I going to find this? Oh, snap! In a 31-28 game in the 2017 Super Bowl, the Seattle Seahawks have defeated the Cincinnati Bengals. Wow, what a game. Also, Tom Brady with the 3rd most passing yards of all time in a single season. Ziggy Ansah ties the NFL record for the most sacks in an entire season with 22. And that's going to be that. Seattle Seahawks and Cincinnati Bengals fans, let me know down in the comments on what you think about that Super Bowl. Also, please guys, don't forget to let me know your predictions down below, whether on certain players, records, whatever the heck that you may have. And do not forget as well the Madden 18 giveaway that will be happening today on the channel. Drop a like, subscribe, and put a comment down below, and you're going to be entered just like that to win a free copy of Madden 18. As always, I'm your boy Pizza. I want to thank you all so much for having all this fun with me in Madden 18. And until next time, don't forget to keep God number 1. Peace out, guys. Deuces. If the Steelers don't make the playoffs, I will burn my house to the ground.